It is with great pride that on behalf of the local tonight I would like to introduce and invite for swearing in those new members of Sandy Alexander Offset. This shop had been worked on by several officers over the years, in fact the last 10 years, and the local was very much interested in this shop becoming part of our family because it is a shop that does a fine grade of lithography. It is a competitive shop in the area, and it's very important to all of us and to themselves to be a contract shop. And we would like to welcome them.
Factory is, absolute power. I mean, there is no democracy, zero democracy in a factory. I mean, you have no rights, no legal rights even. You have zilch. And we need to have some kind of power to mediate between us and these forces. A union is the only thing that is available to us. Unfortunately, it's the only option.
Before you can proceed any further into this association, it is necessary for you to take upon yourself a solemn and binding oath. Are you ready to do so? All right, would the membership rise?
I mean, everybody talks about they'll walk out, they'll support each other. That always exists. I mean, there is this sense of unity and of responsibility to each other. But without a union, you have nothing. You have no power. At least there's abstractly, even if it's only abstractly, there's a trade union movement which you can call to your aid.
Here assembled, I do solemnly promise that I will stand to...
In the last few weeks, I've become more open to the possibility that the guys that are talking so anti-union and are so defeated and so nihilistic are right. I leave that open. Maybe they're right, and maybe it's hopeless. And the odds are so insurmountable. The only way to deal with this is as an individual, get out there, get what you can. Now, I don't want to believe that at the moment.
Duly qualified and entitled to receive same.
My strategy and my understandings of this and my feelings are going to change as they change every day. I was more of an ultra-leftist before. Unions were enemies. I mean, generally, the unions and the bosses, they're one and the same thing. And in the end, that's what the left says. And there's a certain truth in that, but a very limited one. And you can't live by it.
I do most solemnly and sincerely promise and swear. Congratulations, brothers and sisters.
Printing is an ancient trade with a long history of both technical innovation and militant craft unionism. The artisan traditions of the printers and the privileges they enjoy have long distinguished them from other workers. Today, however, the craft mentality of printers is increasingly out of step with everyday realities. The old family firm is giving way to corporate management. Craftsmanship, already diminished, is threatened with extinction by the development of computerized technologies. At the same time, the current economic crisis magnifies the worker's sense of insecurity. In 1979, at Sandy Alexander, a New York City printing firm, the workers brought in a union as a measure of protection against these ominous trends. This film will explore the unionization drive and something of its outcome. In so doing, it will also reveal something about working-class consciousness throughout contemporary America. The basic problems faced by the men at Sandy Alexander are similar to those of wage earners in all sectors of the economy. So too are the questions they raise about their work, about their employers, and about themselves.